So there's two concepts that I think add on to where people get stuck in just being left with disappointment. And if you have paid attention to the people who are not enjoying life very much, is the people who are overwhelmed with disappointment. Like, this is not the life I thought I would have, or I'm so disappointed with how things turned out for me. I mean, that's really like the beginning of the end. And it's really sad to hear that and witness that when people are there.
Especially when it's later in life, right?
Yeah,
there.
no. And yeah, very pain. And I think that's one of the big motivators for why I do what I do, right? And why I really keep challenging the way that I think and see things, is that reality is far scarier than anything that's going to be thrown at me. That's how I feel. But there's something called a valley of disappointment. And that is when, let's say that you set out, it's something that James Clear described. He coined the phrase. So you set out to go to the gym, right? You have a goal, you want to lose 20 pounds, let's say, and you're really excited about it, you're motivated, and then you start out, and the first part of the goal is very hard. You didn't think it was going to be as difficult. In your mind, you thought you're going to go to this exercise class, you're going to make new friends, find a community of enthusiastic cardio people, and they are grumpy in the morning, they don't want to talk to you. And you're just like, that's not what I expected. And then you work out and you're sore as anything. You can't move for days. And then you have to also stop eating sugar and all kinds of things. And then you're grumpy. And then, so all of a sudden, right, you're what you had imagined your experience to be. And now this valley of disappointment that's overwhelming. That's why people really kind of give up on pursuing things. They stop mid-process because they're just so overwhelmed with the disappointment. We have to understand, though, if you just don't take that part seriously, right? I think it has to go with adjusting our expectation of what our experience should be in the moment, right? Because we never take in consideration anything further than this moment, this day. Tomorrow's a new day, and I don't know what that's going to bring, but in this day, it's everything. My mood, the weather, the morning traffic, it's everything, right? And then that's how we really get stuck. The other thing is called arrival fallacy, which I really liked as well. And that is when we're so focused on attaining our goals that we forgo the process.
Forgo the process?
Yes.
Or forget about the process?
Well, we overextend ourselves and we live with unhappiness every day with the quiet promise that when we arrive to our destination, it makes all the struggle worthwhile. And if you're experiencing arrival fallacy, it's because there's an internal misalignment. What you thought would bring you positive emotions turned out to be unfulfilling. So it's like, actually researchers have found this, that if you're going on a vacation, the trip usually turns out not to be that great. People got more pleasure out of the planning of it because the planning in your mind, right, is perfect. And it's going to be like you arrive at the restaurant when the sun is setting, and it's better than the actuality of what it is, because it's not going to be effortlessly amazing, right? Things come up. That is life.